What's going on, boys? It's Tufak, and today I just have a short one. I just want to yap on something that makes me very happy, and it's a big moment. So, if you guys don't know, my duo, Thick Mints, he's my best friend, that's my brother. He got his Infernal cape yesterday. Now, I have done all the shit in the game, like, many times over. Andre is very much... He plays the parts of the game that he enjoys, and if he wants to do it, he'll do it. If he doesn't want to do it, he's not gonna do it. That's just the way he is. Over the years, like when I first got my cape, I would talk to him about it. I'll be like, hey man, you can do it. You just gotta get in there. You can do it. And he would always say like, nah, I don't care. Like, I don't care. That was his whole thing. He never cared enough. He knew it was gonna take some time, some learning, some effort. He was like, nah, I don't care. And that never bothered him. He wore his fire cape every day. Every time he needed it, he wore it. When we got a scythe, he swung that scythe at Tob with a fire cape. Whenever we did anything, he was wearing that fire cape. Now, I'm putting a lot of emphasis on this because if you have played this game, if you know this community, you know very well that not everyone does their own Infernal cape. Believe it or not, probably most people don't do their Infernal cape. If I had to hazard a guess, more than 50% of the accounts with Infernal capes in this game didn't do it themselves. They paid someone else to get on their account and do their cape for them. They got Big Bro to take the controller and beat the level so that they could play the next one. That's a real thing that happens with so many parts of this game, whether it's an Infernal cape, Quiver, Blood Torva, Radiant. If it's difficult to do, chances are people are paying someone to do it for them. The reason I wanted to talk about this today is because there's just nothing like that first cape feeling. There is nothing like that pure joy of going into the Inferno thinking, damn, I can't do this. This shit is hard. But staying strong, but staying determined, going back in there, dying on wave 15, getting back in there, dying on 63, getting in there, dying on 48, getting back in there, dying to single Jad, getting back in there. That is a grind that you only get one time. You can only do your first cape once. This account's first Infernal cape was nothing like my main account's first Infernal cape. The feeling, the joy, the pride in yourself for not giving up. There's not many things in this game that elicit such a reaction. Anytime someone gets their cape, whether it's someone from chat, whether it's a friend, whether it's someone that I barely know, if I know they're working on it and then they tell me, hey man, I did it, I killed Zuck, I pop off so hard, whether it's like my best friend or someone I just met, because it's awesome. It is a great feeling, and it's a feeling that you only ever get once. So, if you see this video and you're thinking about doing the Infernal grind, or if you see this video and you think, man, the Inferno is way too hard for me, there's no way I'll ever be able to do it, you're wrong. You're wrong. Anyone can do an Infernal cape. You just have to want it enough. You really just have to want it enough. Like anything in life, if it's difficult, you're not going to get it on your first try. If it's very difficult, you're probably not going to get it in your first 10 tries. But, like anything, you keep going and you learn. And my god, is it worth it. Is every part of the Infernal grind fun? No, not really. It's very long, don't get me wrong. An off-task cape is upwards of 2 hours if you don't know what you're doing. Andre's cape was just under 2 hours. He has a T-bow and whatnot, and it was his third run of the day. He did one run all the way to 62, he died. He went and took a nap. He did another one all the way to 62. He died. He took a shower. And then he did a third run in one day. 6 hours of Inferno. And he got it just under the 2-hour mark on that cape. So it is a long grind. Don't get me wrong. It is a time-consuming, patience-testing grind. However, there's a lot of fun parts to it. Just because it's long doesn't mean it's difficult for all of those 2 hours. A lot of that can be chalked up to barraging your HP back, shooting down the very healthy majors. Not all of it is intense. There's moments of intensity and then there's moments of taking a breath. But the Inferno is awesome. It's great to learn, and once you do it once, it really feels like the game opens up. It feels like the game has a different... You view it with a different lens. Things that seemed impossible before, you might consider trying it. Things that seemed out of your league before, you think, man, I already did my Infernal cape. That took so long. That took so much learning. That took so much overcoming. What's me learning a new method for another boss? What's me learning a difficult tick-perfect method for Olm? You know what I mean? It's not like it enables you to do these things, but it has a mindset-shifting effect, in my experience. Just because it seems like an impossible thing, and then you overcome it. And then you're on the other side with an Infernal cape, and you're like, oh shit, what's next? That's where Andre's at right now, boys. I'm so proud of him. I am so happy for him. He said, as soon as I get max treads, I'm going for my cape again. He was grinding out the Eternal boots. He just wanted them in his max treads. There was something about it that needed to be there for him to have motivation to get in the Inferno. He got his max treads yesterday morning, sent 6 hours of Inferno, and got his cape. He had done attempts before, he had already been practicing before, but he had took months off. He said, screw this, I'm gonna come back when I have max treads. And he's a man of his goddamn word, boys. That's my goat. That's the thick mints right there. The best duo I could ask for. That's my best friend. That's my brother right there. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thanks for listening to me yap on his first cape and just the idea of a first cape in general. If this video does one thing for you, let it convince you to never buy a cape. Don't be that guy. Wear your fire cape with pride. One max hit is never worth robbing yourself that joy. It's just not. Have a beautiful day. Drink some water. Touch some grass. Kiss a homie. And I'll see you in the next one.